Welcome to Newsmakers. I'm your host, Jeannie Hodis. Thanks so much for joining me. We are at the Johnson County Community College in Overland Park with LeEtta School Board member LeEtta Felter. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So along with being on the school board, you are also on the Kansas Children's Cabinet. And one of the big issues you guys are talking about there is the Children's Initiative Fund. Tell me why that's such an important issue to you.
It's a big issue. Well, back in 1999, the Kansas legislature established the Kansas Children's Cabinet to oversee the expenditures of the master tobacco settlement dollars. And they are put into the Children's Initiative Fund. 95% of the dollars received to the state from that settlement go into that fund. And the program was designed by these visionary bipartisan folks to enhance the lives of the most vulnerable Kansans, the children. And so it's the health and well-being is what the initial wording was of the children and youth in Kansas.
It's been in the news lately. There's been some talk about that money and what it should be used for and whether it should potentially be redirected. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, so the fund is large. It's valued at an amount that most often is agreed upon being $600 million. And it's kind of hard to put a real dollar amount because how that is constructed is the master tobacco settlement dollars are $60 million a year to the state on average in perpetuity. So how do you really quantify, forever? And so around $600 million. And as you know, we're facing a $350 million budget shortfall this fiscal year. And only thing that will impact that is a quick fix. Even changing tax policy, it's a long runway, as Senator Jim Denning says, before you land those funds into the state general fund. So we have to have a quick fix, to backfill that deficit of $350 million. So this seems like a feasibility.
What's your thought on that? Do you think that that's something that it could or should be used for? Or
Absolutely not.
what are your concerns about that?
I would just say right away we should take it off the table because there are other options. Nothing quick fix is going to feel like anything other than robbing Peter to pay Paul. The difference is if we securitize the master tobacco settlement dollars, which are the Children's Initiative Fund dollars, we forever dismantle this innovative program that impacts the most vulnerable Kansans, the least, the last, the lost, as my pastor would say, that it's right now a secure revenue stream that directs money to these children that impacts them birth through age 5 when the brain architecture is being developed. And so the return on investment is huge in K through 12. For every dollar that we invest from the Children's Initiative Fund, we save $7. In special ed K through 12, every dollar we've invested from the Children's Initiative Fund, we save $11. If you securitize it, that's gone forever.
Now, from what I understand, some other states have gone that direction and securitized some of that money. What have you seen in that respect? Have some been successful and some not? What have you kind of seen when other states have tried it?
We are the only state that set up the funds in this manner, and it's a really world-renowned program. It's even our own efficiency study from last year that the legislature commissioned gave us a gold ranking as far as the epitome of efficiency and fiscal solid principles and oversight of these programs. So it's a little different when you compare because it's like robbing children versus just taking settlement dollars and securitizing them.
Well, it'll be interesting to see the direction it goes this year.
That's right.
Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Newsmakers.